Hi, my name is Marcela Montero, and I am the director of the Hispanic Business Council at the Indy Chamber. More than 2 decades ago, a small group of Hispanic business leaders came together to create the Indianapolis Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
We had a chamber for at least 15 to 20 years here, the Indianapolis Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Some great leaders, but as any chamber or membership organization, and at that time our population as Latinos wasn't as large as it is now.
And one of the things that all of the directors of the various chambers discovered after we were all meeting together is that we all had the same issues. We were very event driven, and the whole idea was to raise money to be able to pay the salary of one executive director. Then we had no money left for anything else. So we really weren't that deep into programming. We really weren't helping the community that we were trying to help. Then in about 2000, Roland Dorson, who was then the president of the Indy Chamber, or back then the Indianapolis Chamber of Commerce, he contacted myself as well as the head of the Black Chamber and the Asian American Alliance and asked us if we would be his diversity council.
And I thought it was a great idea because being a chamber and having the programs and the substance of business development, if you will, and economic development was an ideal place for us to put it.
Leaders of the Hispanic business community, there was a Hispanic Chamber of Commerce at the time, decided, and I think very wisely so, that in order to leverage their resources, they needed to partner with somebody who had more resources. And so they recognized the chamber, Indy Chamber, not as a threat, but as a potential partner and a way to elevate those involved in the Hispanic business community and give them more opportunities.
And at some point, the conversation became, hey, for the Indy Chamber as a whole too, there's a growing business community in town, it's the Hispanic business community. How do we combine efforts, support the growth, but also, grow the chamber, right? Like that's the next wave of growth. Businesses coming in is great, all of those things.
Indy Chamber recognized that human capital is essential in terms of workforce development, terms of growing a business, terms of the resources needed for a business. And with that human capital, there is no division into this bucket or that bucket. It's about the potential of every person.
And then we started the Mentor Project program. The executive director at the time did a lot of research, and there was a program at GE where we kind of took some of the best practices and say, hey, how do we adapt that to Indianapolis and to the Indy Chamber? We needed to sell it to the Indy Chamber too, right?
What we tried to do was pair up the smaller Hispanic businesses with board members from the Indianapolis Chamber, members who were willing and able to see what strengths these protege businesses had and what areas they needed to improve on, and could work with them to improve those so that they could grow.
And we started with Camacho Janitorial Equipment, Morales Group, with great success. So there were some CEOs of companies that were gonna, kind of like what we do today, mentor these new businesses to develop and become bigger so they could become the next wave of growth. And ideally, those people will become mentors eventually and all of those things. So economic development, which is what the chamber should be all about.
Morales Group has been in business for 23 years this year. And so we started largely serving our Latino community through staffing, and it is just growing into a multinational global community. And the Mentor Protege program was super integral in helping Morales Group get their footing from confidence building, that they were growing as a business, and connections. The chamber was there every step of the way. We have grown from 5 internal employees to over 125 internal teammates and over 2,000 out in the market.
So when they invited me to be in the Mentor Project program, we were a growing business, but small business. So because of the coaching and everything that we were learning from the program, we were able to upscale. We went from 3 employees at the time to 50 employees. We went from doing less than $1 million to a multi-million-dollar company. And today, 25 years later, we got approximately about 250, 300 employees, and we are in multiple states right now.
We're here to coach, we're here to educate, we're here to connect and provide access to capital. We want to build an ecosystem that is self-sustaining, but also that invites others to come to Indy, to come to be part of Indianapolis and help us become a better place to live and grow our families.
Thank you for watching and for being part of this journey. The Hispanic Business Council remains committed in supporting Hispanic-owned businesses and to ensuring our community continues to play a strong role in the economic growth of Central Indiana. We are proud of how far we've come and even more excited about what, together, we will accomplish next.